Hello, boys. Welcome to it, episode 3 of this realistic rebuild of Volendam, FC Volendam. Um, we have a lot of transfers that have happened. We've had to do quite a lot of work. A lot of players left because they didn't renew contracts, as well as players that just didn't want to stay anymore, and I've had to let go of a lot of players. So this is the starting lineup that we're going into the season with. I brought in a few players, but I'll go through that just now. And we had hardly had a budget. We had about 6 million in the bank. Let's see how much we've got left. We've got 5 million because we've sold quite a lot of players and loaned out quite a lot of players. But we didn't buy anyone. We got most of our players, or if not all of our players, no, not all, because most of them from the free transfer market or the free agency market, and we got like one or two from the youth academy. At the moment, the youth academy, I've set it up to go to Germany for 3 months. Simon is trying to find us a new goalkeeper, and the Grote is gone to Hungary to find us a new center midfielder. That is the task of, but this is just for the next 3 months. Two months now left on their search. Transfer history. We made, like I said, we made quite a lot of sales and loan outs. So, oh no, that's all the clubs. Let's look at my club. As you can see, we loaned out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 players. We got 4 free. Surely we got more than 4. Yeah, we only got 4 in for free. A striker who's from the Netherlands, and a Croatian left wing, I think, as well as a Italian right winger, and a Spanish center midfielder. Trying to keep it as realistic as possible. None of these people's potentials are showing insane numbers. Although at the moment they do look pretty good, because most of them are in the 70s in terms of their overall. Like, look at Garcia 70 and Van der Brink is 78, but none of them have like a 90 potential. None of them. They all get up to about 83, 84. So I think that's quite realistic and gives our opportunity for the rest of our players to really grow into the position. The only OG players remaining are Bukala and Van Overlen in our starting 11. Those are the only real OG players, in fact, in the entire team. We do have one more that's gone out on loan. That happened. I don't even know. I just accepted a loan offer for him, but he's gone on loan. See what happens with him. There are 3 OG players still remaining. But the rest of the team is pretty much brand new. However, as realistic as possible, a lot of them are from in and around the Netherlands. And they're not showing insane numbers. These are basically numbers that I think, if Volendam could, they locked in, they could get such players. However, it's obviously a game, so it doesn't really work like that in real life. There are other restrictions we do not know about, but we've kept to our limitations, and we haven't signed any superstars, not even one. But hopefully, with player dynamic gameplay, they could grow, and maybe we could get 1 or 2 superstars. I'm hopeful. My position now is to just stabilize the team. We finished 14th in the last season. If we can get up to 10th, I would be very happy with that, and just stabilize the team, get everyone on a nice decent average, and push on from there. We've got a lot of loaned players out, and they're gonna spend some time on loan trying to get better at their craft and see if they can replace any of the starting lineup, which is, for me, I'm very open to it. I'm very excited for Marian, who's a CDM. We don't have a CDM replacement, so he is looking promising for the future. Janssen, not so much, but definitely Marian. And this left winger, Mr. Mori, is exciting as well. There's another centre mid that I found quite exciting. that's more. This Hendrik Moore from Germany is exciting. But nonetheless, we push on and we continue. This, like I said, is our starting lineup, and we'll see in January where we stand with this team. Again, the hopes for us is to get to 10th position just for the season, stabilize the team. I think the team is quite stable. I'm not gonna be making any more crazy signings. I do have, like I said, my scouts out searching for youth players. However, I'm not just gonna sign willy-nilly and fill up and stack up. I will try and find really decent talents. If you're a really decent talent, I'm gonna sign. If not, if it's just average players, we've got quite a lot of those, so not gonna sign that. Only really special players. But we'll check in again in Jan to see how well we do. Okay, it's January and it's time for us to have a look at the standings. At the moment, we're in 12th place, which is not bad, but it's also not what we wanted. We need a big second half of the season. We've drawn 9, we've only won 3, similar to where we were last season. Actually, we just drew more this time around. We have 18 points. It's just about 4 points that get us into the 10 position. We need I don't see us needing to do much in the transfer window. I don't think it calls for desperate times. I mean, the ship is stabilizing. We are out of the relegation battle in which we were 2 years ago. Players are growing quite well, looking healthy. I don't know what the major issue is, why we're stagnating and not really progressing up the table. But let's not change too much and see if we continue in this vein. Will we reach our target and get to our 10th place position this season? I don't know. I have to loan out a few players now in the January transfer window. Let's see who can we get loaned out. I'm gonna call it here because next episode will have the remainder of the season, because there's still quite a lot of admin to do with regards to making sure all our players progress, as well as our youth academy and all of those other bits and bobs. For now, thank you for watching this episode. We'll see you on the very next one. See if we can, in our second, can we count it as, okay, so technically our 3rd season in charge, can we get to 10th place? Can we do the job and stabilize this team? Get everyone in the starting lineup to an overall of over 70. I think we can, and I believe in us. See you on the next episode. I'm Keith Juluka. Do what the YouTubers ask you to do, like, subscribe, notification bell, and God bless.